Hey everybody, it's Kevin here with BidPak. Thanks for tuning in again and checking out the product we have here. Today, I'm going to introduce us to the purchase order tab, and I'm going to walk through how the purchase order will work and how it will save you guys time, money, and energy when ordering materials for your project. If you remember, we built this project inside of BidPak for 2 EV charging stations. And if you recall, BidPak always has the assemblies and the details side of it. So we have everything we need to do, or we need to purchase to make that installation complete. And so part of that is now combining all of this material into a purchase order or a material request that we can share with our distributor. So let's walk through the purchase order side of it. So first you're going to do is just click on the purchase order tab, and that's going to walk us through the purchase order wizard and create a purchase order for yourself. So let's hit the create button. And what you'll see first is now you're all of a sudden you're going to start to see all that material combined together in an organized list that allows you to select which material you want to order and then put that on a material request to send right to your distributor. So first thing we're going to look at is I'm going to select all work packages. So we can break this down into different work packages. And really what I want to look at right now is just ordering the charging stations. I do order the charging stations from one distributor, and then I order the rest of the branch circuit stuff from the other distributor. So let's just put what we need for the charging stations themselves. So right now, I'm just looking at the charging stations. So I want to remove, I'm going to remove the strap. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove the wire because each charging station comes with the whip. And so we want to remove all of that stuff. We want to remove the wire from this. So let's remove that. And so now we're just looking at the 2 CPF 50s that we had, the ChargePoint Cloud plan, the Community Cloud plan, and the charge activation. So these are the 4 things I'm going to order from my distributor. And I do order all of that from Rexel. So they're my distributor that I do order all the materials from. And then I order the rest of the stuff from my other distributor. But as you can see, when I selected distributor or Rexel, they're going to auto-populate who my outside sales rep is there. I obviously in the demo here, we're just using distributor name and phone number and my contact stuff. But this you can customize that to your sales rep. So you make sure and order that right for the person you work with the most. I'm going to let them know that I need this by the end of March 28th. And we're going to have this just delivered to the job site. So I'm going to use the site address and I'm going to deliver that to the website. And I'm going to let them know to please call when you're ready for delivery. And that just sends a little note over to them as we prepare this purchase order. So I'm going to select that, I'm going to select that, and I'm going to select that. And as you can see, the shopping cart that we have built now has 3 items in it. And their total material for the project is $9,100, but I've got $6,500 of that in the shopping cart right now. So I'm going to review this purchase order. And that's going to show that we're sending this over to Rexel. It's got the delivery details on it. It's got the information of who to call and when to get in touch with. And then it's got the purchase order request number, the job, and the date that we need this by, with the additional notes on that. And then the second page of that has the detailed breakdown and quantities of what we're looking for from this purchase order. And reviewing it on this side, make sure everything looks okay. Update the preview. So anytime you do anything inside of BidPak, you update the preview. And I'm good with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and submit that purchase order. And that's it. Purchase order was successfully sent to your distributor. We now see that they have the distributor in hand. We can see the notes of that we put onto there. And so that was it. That was all it takes to order the stations from that project. But now let's think about the rest of the commodities and the rest of the stuff that we need for that project.
So I'm going to go ahead and create a second work order. And now I'm going to select all the work packages just so that we're everything's in there. I like to buy the rest of this from, let's say we like US Electric over in that area. So we'll just buy everything from them. And as you can see now, we've got everything ready to go in the purchase order. I don't need to buy staples, so I'm just going to remove that. I always have staples on the van, so I don't need to buy staples all the time. But I do need to make sure I get everything else. I don't need to have any labor. The distributors don't buy labor yet. But I'm just going through this and making sure that we've got everything we need. Looking it over. Yeah, it looks good. Uline, BidPak permit fee. We don't need a permit fee from them. I don't need any labor from the distributor. And again, no labor. So I'm just removing this stuff. I'm going to remove that. And now I'm going to add the rest of this to the distributor. I'm going to go through my work package over here. I need this in the same time. So we needed this on it was the 24th. We need this. And this I'm going to go ahead and set up as will call. And then I'm going to just let them know will call for the local branch. And that way we'll just swing by and pick that up on the way out to the job site. So but with the BidPak's purchase order tab, you can set the projects up for delivery or will call. And your distributor will know exactly what to do with that and how to handle that. So back up to the top, and we're going to view this purchase order. Then I'm going to double check it on this side. So this is what your distributor is going to see. They're going to see all the detailed, the photos, the catalog number, the manufacturer's name, the UPC number, and the quantity for everything. So very organized, very detailed, very easy for them to pull this, very easy for them to get this set up as an order and take care of you. The distributors are loving this because it just takes care of all the inconsistencies in our communication. So again, we're going to look at this, and you can always download this as a PDF too, guys. So just click that and it'll create a PDF, and then you can email it to them. But emailing of the system allows for tracking communication, tracking possibilities. So I'm just going to submit that, get that over to them. And now it looks like I've got 2 purchase orders out there ready to go. All the projects there, we're good. And that's it. That's as easy as it is to order material through BidPak. And guys, I have to say this is probably one of my favorite features inside of BidPak. I love the way it works. I love the connection between the projects we design with and with the distributors. The distributors are loving it because they get to see a full detailed bill of materials. Contractors love it because they don't have to think about every single little piece of material that's required for that project. I can't tell you the times that I went out and ordered and bought materials, and I bought PVC. I bought a PVC TA, but I forgot to pick up the PVC, the TA lock nuts or plastic bushing. And all that does is just stops your project and prevents you from moving forward with that. So with that, everybody, thank you for listening, and tune in next time when we talk about invoicing and the other stuff that BidPak has to offer. Thank you.